Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to another videos. This is the Sevilla versus Manchester United match preview videos. UEFA quarterfinal second leg. Of course, this is gonna be really challenging game for Manchester United, and it will be decided at Sevilla. Are we going to through or Sevilla going through? This is a very interesting one. We beat many Spanish teams, in Europa League this season. So can we do it again against Sevilla, who is the king of the Europa League, competition? So can we do this? We know how bad Sevilla is at the moment, but even though they are not doing well in their in their Spanish La Liga, but they know how to win the games when it comes to European competition, especially at Europa League. So it will be really difficult game for Manchester United and Erik ten Hag. Of course, we are going to miss most of our main player. So can we do it? I have a little bit worry about it because, in my opinion, all the players and manager want to win through, of course, but all I want to focus is on the top four in the Premier League. So I don't mind if we are not going through Sevilla to win the next round, because I want to focus on the Premier League. Okay, top four sport, the Champions League football is the most important thing for us after winning the Carabao Cup. Yes, we have 3 different competitions at the moment, but we don't have enough player to play all the games on the highest level, because our player, most of them are injured. Some of the important player like Lisandro Martinez is out for the rest of the season, and we don't know when Marcus Rashford and Garnacho will be back. We don't know when Scott McTominay and Luke Shaw situation, what's happening their situation is, and we don't know when Rafael Varane will be back. So there are a lot of players are missing at the moment because of injury. Even though today games against Sevilla in Sevilla, we missed Bruno Fernandes. We won't miss Bruno Fernandes because he got suspension, which means we won't be involved. We don't have one of the best creator in our teams. So this is a huge challenge for Manchester United, and I know all the a lot of Manchester United fans and the players, the manager, they want to win the games and they want to through the next round and they want to win the trophy. Yes, I get that. Of course, who doesn't want a trophy, right? Me, of course, if it is possible, I want to win every trophy, as much as I can. But we have to look at our squad depth, which is very small, and most of our players are injured. So this is a huge problem. But I think Manchester are going to try to win and the games, and they trying to win they trying to go through the next round. I think they can do it, not because of I underestimate the Sevilla, but I think this season at the moment, even though we drew 2-0 draw at Old Trafford, and then we can do it to win against Sevilla. So let's wait and see what happens. So let's talk about our first line player, right? I don't know what's happening in your country. In my country, so hot, horrible. It's like a 42-degree. Okay, it's like a 42-degree, so hot at the moment. Okay, so let's talk about our back four. This is the most likely back four, which is not very pleased for me, because of course we have a hope that Luke Shaw will be back in time or on time, but we don't know, because Erik ten Hag will talk a press conference soon, and we will know, of course. We will have information for that. But at the moment, even though he can make to the our player list, I don't think Erik ten Hag will try to use him as a starter. So this is our back four. Oh no. I think we have to put Diego Dalot for Malaysia, because Malaysia has injuries before the Nottingham Forest game, so I don't think he will be involved today games. So it will be Diego Dalot as a centre back partnership pair. It will be Vitalino and Harry Maguire, and right back, of course, no other player. It is himself, Aaron Wan-Bissaka. So this is our strongest at the moment. There is no Varane and Lisandro Martinez. There's no Malaysia or Luke Shaw. So if Luke Shaw is ready to start this game, I think he will be, I think Eric Ten Hag will use Luke Shaw as a center back alongside, Victor Lindelof. I think we should left Harry Maguire out of the, first line place, but I think he will be involved today game. So this is our back four, and this is the stronger one at the moment. Okay. So when we talk about, and let's move on to the midfield trial situation. There won't be Bruno Fernandes because he got a suspension, which is very worry for Manchester United because he's the main player to create the chances, and without him we barely make a win. So it is a very difficult for us, even though we have Eriksen, because Eriksen at the moment is not taking a responsibility to create the chance. His main responsibility to for Manchester United at the moment is controlling the midfield. Okay, so he trying to connect with the attacking players and defensive player, and he trying to control the games and the midfield, and he is the main player when it comes to build that. So I think even though we have Eriksen, he's not taking responsibility for creating chances. Okay, his main duty is to control the games and to control the midfield. So that's why even though we have Eriksen, I think there won't be a player who can create so many chances like Bruno Fernandes did. So I don't think we can score many goals like 2-3-0. I think it will be 1-0, 1-1. That's it, I think. But we have to do everything we can to win the games, and which is Eric Ten Hag is planning to about. So that's why I think we don't have great choice because Marcel Sabitzer is injured now. Sabitzer is injured. Scott McTominay is not sure whether he involved today games or not. So we have Casemiro, Eriksen, and Fred. That's all we have. That's all we have. Eric Ten Hag will not use the young player, okay, because this is a huge game for Manchester United, and this is a very, how can I say, it's a very important game. So he will not try to risk some of the places that he already risked, okay. So I think it's today games. I think not today. In this game, I think we can see Vegas, because if Eric Ten Hag doesn't want to use Fred as a number 10 role, it will be Jadon Sancho. Okay, it will be Jadon Sancho or it will be Vegas. If it is Jadon Sancho play as a number 10 role, Anthony Martial will be play on the left wing, which is fine for him. Okay, because even though he want to play as a center forward, he is more suited as a left winger in my opinion. So it will be Vegas as a center forward. So that's why I think if we don't want to use Fred as a number 10 role, I think we can see, and then we will see Vegas as a starter, which is very difficult for us to score a goal. So this is a huge challenge for Eric Ten Hag. But I think he can work out. I think so. This is our striker. Okay, this is our attacking triangle. When you look at the attacking triangle, there's no better player than these three players. Of course, we have we have a player like Vegas, Pelistri on our bench, but they're not quite good in like this guy. At the moment for us, the big the best player of our winger is Anthony Santos. He has been playing fantastic for a long time, even though people doesn't want to appreciate this. People want to call him as a flaw or something like that, but he's showing the quality. Okay, he's trying to set it in this Premier League, and he is scoring in the big matches. That's why I think Anthony Santos is no doubt about that. Of course, he will be the best player, or he is the main important player for us against Sevilla. And Jadon Sancho, I think he's been improved a lot. It's not a satisfying level actually, but not yet. He's been improved a lot. I think him and Diego Dalot's link-up playing is really doing it well at the moment. And then the way he link up play with the number 10 player like Bruno Fernandes or Mike Sabitzer, or as a center forward like Martial, I think he can play really great link up playing. He's trying to have some confidence to make some dribbling. That's why I think Jadon Sancho is improving a lot. Even though this is not a satisfying level, again he's getting near there. So that's why Of course, Jadon Sancho will be as a starter. We have no choice. And Anthony Martial. We don't know that Eric Ten Hag will use him full 90 minutes or not, but he will be a starter. Maybe Eric Ten Hag will be subbed, Anthony Martial off because he doesn't want to risk an injury. Even though we are struggling to win the games, that's why I think this will be our first 11, and there is no better choice because we have so many injuries. I think we can win this game. It's not like a 3-0, 4-0, okay? No way. No way. It's like a 1-0 or 1-2, that's it, I think. Because today game is we have to be very careful, okay? Sevilla has a lack. Even though they are not performing very well this season in all competition, but they have a lack to win the games, especially in the European competition like Europa League, okay? So they have played 2 games at their home in the Europa competition. They won 2 of them. They concede none, but they scored 5. Which means which will make Manchester United as very difficult to score against. So that's why I think it is very difficult to score for Manchester United through the Sevilla goalkeeper, which is Bruno, right? I think it might be, of course, a very difficult game because Sevilla know how to win the games in European competition, especially in Europa League, because they are king of this league. But I think we have to do it. I don't mind even if we couldn't make it because I want to focus on top 4 spot in the Premier League. But I think they can do it. I think we are going to win like a 1-2, and then we through to the next round. So that's my prediction, 1-2. So what is your prediction for this game? Okay, so which player should we use as a first 11 against Sevilla? Make sure on the comment below. Thanks for watching, guys.